Hey crafty people, it's Tasha here, welcome to my channel. Today I'm playing with some of the brand new Catherine Pooler Designs release and creating some of my own stickers in a couple of different ways. For my main supplies, I've got the new Personalize This stamp set and coordinating dies, some masking paper, plus some cardstock and double-sided adhesive. Now, I'm starting by stamping my images onto masking paper using my mini Misty. To give myself a few different options, I'm stamping with Skylight ink for a soft look, and then again with Midnight for that crisp black look. I did try to double stamp one of them, but I didn't have my paper snug in the corner, so those didn't line up quite right. Now, if I'm honest, I almost cut that part out, but we all make mistakes, and I thought that it was worth keeping it in to show that it really does happen to everyone. Then I grabbed another piece of masking paper to stamp it again, and I also stamped the same images onto some plain white cardstock. I've trimmed each image down to be a more manageable size so that I can die cut them using my mini die cutter. Before I do that though, I'm adding some double-sided adhesive to the back of the images that I stamped onto white cardstock. Now, I'm using tape that I just already have on hand, but adhesive sheets would work perfectly too. This particular adhesive is permanent, but you can definitely use a repositionable option if you prefer. Next, I've got the coordinating dies, so I'm lining them up, holding them in place with a bit of low-tack tape and running them through my die cutter. Now, if you don't have the matching dies, don't worry, you can absolutely trim them out with some scissors. Or take a look through your crafty stash and see if you've got any basic shape dies that could work instead. For example, I've got a circle die set and one of the dies fits nicely around this round image. It leaves me a slightly larger border, but I'm really happy with how it frames the design. Okay, now that I've got everything cut out, it's time to add a few pops of colour. Of course, you don't have to do this, you could just leave them as they are, or stamp them up in different colours instead. It's completely up to you. These images are quite small, so this part doesn't take long, and I'm not doing any fancy shading either. I'm using my Copic markers and just picking 2 shades for each area so that things don't look completely flat. Now, I'm not really blending, I'm just adding a few darker lines here and there to suggest some shadow. I am being a bit cautious on the masking paper because I'm not sure how this is going to react with the ink. Sometimes it can bleed or feather out if you go over the same spot too many times, so I'm avoiding oversaturating it and giving each section a moment to dry. Thankfully, it seems to be handling the colour beautifully. Now I'm moving on to one of the images I stamped onto white cardstock. Since I already know how my Copics behave on this surface, I can be a little bolder here and add in some extra details. Now, I absolutely love all the cute little images in this set. It's designed to coordinate with other products in the release as well, so you can create adorable handmade gifts for the end of the year. You could stamp directly onto things like tags, boxes, cards, or like me, turn them into stickers to use on future projects. Now, I'm planning to make a little gift set with the baking themed ones for my mum, so when she can pop them onto her homemade treats when she gives them to friends and family. Of course, you could do the same with any of the images or labels in this set to create a personalised gift set for someone special. Or if you're into making homemade gifts yourself, these are perfect for adding that finishing touch. It just gives your projects that little extra something, you know? And if you're watching this in October 2025, there's a special offer running. You can actually get this Personalize This stamp set for free when you purchase other items from the release. Now, I'm going to have all of the details and links for products for you down in the description box below. Each of the labels includes a little space where you can sign or write your name, so I'm adding Mum to this one before I'm peeling back the release paper and sticking it onto a card that I made earlier. Now, it's been safely tucked away in a plastic wallet and I'm just sticking it over the little seal there. Masking paper makes such a brilliant sticker base. We know it's got great staying power, but you can still peel it up and reposition it if needed. We also know that it stamps beautifully and it takes ink blending really well, and now we've seen that it even handles alcohol markers without any issues. Okay, now moving on to the library label. These are perfect for marking your own books, or you could make a gift set for someone who treasures their own personal library. They'd also pair beautifully with the bookmark die from this release. This one has permanent adhesive backing, so I'm signing my name and adding it inside one of my most treasured childhood books. Reading has always been something really special to me, and I still have a small library of those favourites from when I was growing up. They've since been read by my children, and maybe one day they'll be shared with grandchildren too. Now it's officially marked as mine, and I love that personal touch. So there you go, 2 easy ways to create your own stickers, both repositionable and permanent, using supplies you probably already have in your crafty stash. We've also looked at a few fun ideas for using the adorable Personalize This stamp set and coordinating dies. Perfect for anyone who loves adding a handmade touch to gifts for the special people in their life. Thank you so much for spending some crafty time with me today. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments how you'd use this set. Have a lovely, happy, safe and wonderful week. Stay crafty. Bye.